Hey guys, my name is Cole Harris. I'm here with Mr. Brad Bolen again for another interview. And today we have a national finals qualifying breakaway roper, Jordan Jo Hollabaugh. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, the first thing that I want to talk about, obviously, you're going hard in rodeo, but it seems like you have a lot of irons in the fire. You are entrepreneur, podcaster, all types of stuff. So, what are you working on right now? Like, what is it like? What are the things you're laboring towards right now?
We're just working on growing the podcast right now. I absolutely love being able to tell stories about rodeo people and not just rodeo people, like the doors rodeo's open for me just to meet people like you and everybody else. Absolutely love that. It's growing like crazy. So been excited about that. We are building a lot of websites for companies right now and enjoy doing that. And then in our spare time, we go out and rope breakaway cows.
In your spare time,
Yeah.
You did really good at Fort Worth. You've been doing good this year. So in your spare time, you're just like killing it. Well, it's just a pastime. But when you think about how breakaway has changed, I guess in the last 4 to 6 years, how has it kind of been coming? Like, how is it revolutionizing?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy fast. Like even in the last 6 months, I think breakaway has changed. It's the fastest, I would dare to say one of the toughest events going on in pro rodeo right now. It's just neat to see, when we first started going, I think we had 46 rodeos the first year that we got to go to the breakaway NFR. And last year, I think we had 400 and some that were co-approved. All of the committees, just like San Angelo, is adding us equal money, equal pay, all the things, giving us the same chance as all these other cowboys and cowgirls. It's really cool to see. But the opportunities to be a professional woman breakaway roper, professional woman in the sport of rodeo have really expanded. And so, you can say it's a career now. And that's really exciting to me. And I just can't wait to see where it goes and how it grows.
So Mr. Brad has been hyped up about this interview. And he's like, Jordan Jo's awesome, all class. Mr. Brad, what do you think she's doing to revolutionize breakaway?
I mean, I think the number one thing that Joe does, and Jackie Crawford, when I first met these girls, when Hambone came to me 2.5 years ago and said, hey, let's do something in San Angelo with breakaway roping. We had a lot of pushback from the older girls immediately, wanting just me, just the me mentality. And Jackie and Joe both came to me and said, look, we need to do this thing the right way. And like I said, they just been all class, and they don't have that me mentality. They have that, we'll promote you and you promote us. And that's what we need. If Lip Chip's going to help somebody, we have to help them help back. And they've been awesome. Never asked a question about technology. Just like, let's go, let's do it. Whatever we got to do, just get it done.
Yeah. So obviously, I think a big part of what you're doing is the podcast. I think I've made a joke about this. I think rodeo is like been a couple steps behind when it comes to media for a while, and podcasting is huge. So I guess how fun has podcasting been for you?
Podcasting has been huge for me just because I think we've given people an insight behind the scenes of what rodeo's like and given it a human aspect of like, hey, we're humans. We put our pants on the same way you do. We might jump a little more to get in ours, sometimes, but we're all the same, and we're just out here striving, trying to do better, trying to grow our industry. People like Brad that have helped us. When I was in 5th grade, Josh Peak came to speak at our school as an athlete, and he had on all his professional gear, and he was one of the first athletes that was ever sponsored by an actual truck company at a Toyota Jersey, actually. And he said, if you go in and talk to a company and ask them what they can do for you, they will never have a partnership. And he said, but if you can create that partnership and ask what you can do for them, you guys will grow together tremendously. And I've just taken that on. I've always believed in that. And that's something that we've done with Lip Chip. And I wouldn't say that they're sponsors or promoters or breakaway. We're partners in this deal. We want to see this thing grow, and we want to see it grow at the utmost ability as far as it can.
Yeah, rodeo has such special people. If you just put a camera or a microphone in front of y'all, crazy views. Everyone is itching to know what's behind the scenes. I guess we'll get into San Angelo. We're in the Coliseum. This is like, usually we do it outside in front of the Lip Chip trailer. It's way windy outside, so we had to do it inside.
Thanks, my hair. Appreciate you.
I know, we all benefiting from that. How stoked are you for San Angelo?
When I walked in here, just to feel the tradition of this building, to know what it means to the industry, it's so awesome to be able to stand next to everybody else that's competing here and have a chance at this opportunity. That's what my dream is, to have the chance. I don't expect anybody to give us anything. I don't think nobody owes us anything. It's just to have the chance to showcase our event And man, watching it on TV, it's been pretty good. Getting to actually back in the box and run one here at the San Angelo Arena was awesome. I've roped over there at the Fiesta several times, and the tradition there is outstanding. We get to rope for a lot of money over there, and it's really awesome. And we get to rope for a lot of money over here. So just to have the chance to compete here has been amazing.
You got to say, Cole, that Jackie came in the first weekend and she backed in there. You know, our seats are right there behind the boxes with a breakaway sponsor. You know, I got to say that because, like Joe said, well, we're in this together. It makes it more intriguing for those particular people that help you. You're like rooting for them just so hard, just like I did with Ty. You know, Ty missed twice here. You know,
Yeah.
she was in the slack yesterday, and I didn't even realize it. But we came up her walk. She made a great run. Looks like you know, she does good tonight. Well, she'll come back in the short go, but it just makes it extra special. And being in San Angelo is another thing that makes it extra special too.
Well, and we were sitting in the stands last night. We have fans now as breakaway ropers, which I think is so cool. The lady that was sitting right in front of me said, "Hey, I saw that girl that was 1'8". Did you see that? Kelsey Domer?" Or she was 1'7", 1'8". So just to see her talking about that when the breakaway ropers came in, like people are starting to get excited about the breakaway roping just as we are. And I think that's really neat as a competitor.
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell you we were doing this before, but we do predictions before each perf. Mr. Brad was doing it with us yesterday, and we're going to get into some of those.
Okay.
And it's okay to pick yourself.
I'm not picking myself.
So the first thing we're going to predict is the steer wrestling. So Jordan, who you got in the steer wrestling?
I got Wags because he made a great run yesterday. He's a competitor, and we're on the Kid Rock Rodeo team together, so we're teammates. I can't go against my team.
I love it. Mr. Brad, who you got?
Who'd you tell me a while ago was in there?
You got Jacob Talley.
Yeah, Jacob Talley. That sounds good to me. And besides that, Joel's, you know, a while ago, she's saying, you just cannot pick the same as me. You got to be different today.
Wait, so I didn't ask you. We're going how fast? How fast do you think they're going to go?
I'm going to say 3.9.
3.9. Fast. Who you got?
4 flat.
4 flat. So next we're going to do the team roping. Jordan, who you think is the team roping?
I'm going with Coleman Proctor and Logan Medlin because Coleman is on my team as well as Logan Purina, Feed Greatness. And he has this deal with his horse in the box. He gets in the groove. He loves the atmosphere here at San Angelo. And Logan is coming back because he's a little hacked. He roped a leg yesterday, so he's not going to rope a leg again, 2 feet. I'm going to say 3.7.
3.7. Actually, I think the fastest right now is 3.6.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go fast.
Yeah, they're
Second
going
round
fast.
Too, they roped last night.
Yep.
So, yeah, they're going to go for it. Mr. Brad, who you got?
I'm going to go old school. I'm going to go with Tyler Magnus and his partner, and going to go in 3.9.
3.9. Okay, you're up tonight in the breakaway, right?
Yep.
So I asked you to pull up the list, but we don't need the list. Tell me how fast you're going tonight.
I'm going out there and just going to do the best I can on my calf.
Okay. So how did you do yesterday? I guess in the slag yesterday?
I was a 2.3 yesterday in the slack. Had a really good calf. Just made a consistent run. That's what I'm planning to do again tonight.
So, I mean, for those who have been watching all these interviews, they're keeping up with the average, right? What do you think is a good run to keep you good to come back tomorrow?
I'm going to say probably 2.7 or faster.
We'll just shoot for anything right at 2.122 just to be safe. Blast, maybe win the round 2 just to get extra money.
Well, I know Kelsey Domer has made an amazing run in that second round. She's a 1.7. She blasted one.
Oh,
made a great run. And, you know, that's just another thing I love to see about breakaway roping. She came back and she's coming good in the average, but she blasted one the second round. You can't ever back off. You always got to run at it and go at the barrier and see what you can do.
I love it. Mr. Brad, how fast you think?
I'm going with Joe, but here's the deal. Watched her in the slack yesterday. All the girls before it broke, she sat there and swam. You know, studied it. So this time she's going to hit it perfect. She's going 2 flat.
2 flat. Seems about right. So the last event we're going to predict is the tie-down roping. Jordan, who you got in tie-down?
I'm going to go with Riley Pruitt because he's already had several success here. He won the shootout last year. He knows how to win in this building. He knows how to ride his horses, make a great run, compete. I'm going with Riley.
Well, Ryan Thibodeau.
Thibodeau?
Yeah, 7.8.
Did you say time?
I'm going to say 8 flat.
8 flat? It's going to be good.
Riley was good on his first one, so he's going to come back, make a smart businessman's run. And
what did he end up getting on his first one?
I think it was a 9 on his first one.
Yeah.
He's going to make a businessman's run, come back, average, win the big money.
Plus, to get back to the short go and the tie down, it looks slower than it has in a long time.
These calves are a little tougher in the tie down. They're a little bit of what my husband used to rope a little bit. So they're giving these boys a run for their money, but I think that you're going to see a true testament of the ones who do make it back.
Come on now. Well, Jordan Jo will be up tonight at 7:30 in the Perf at the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo. Make sure you get here to watch her and watch all the great athletes competing. It's going to be a good one, Mr. Brad. You excited?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go. We'll see y'all tonight.
Thank you.